Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky15, where I'm giving you my EachWay Lucky15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing as usual here on the channel. I'm just going to go through on how today's selections ran. I've got to admit, today was probably one of the worst days we've had on the channel in quite a long time. We've been going through quite a bit of good form in the sense at least we've been getting a winner every day, but nothing really to write home about today. It was really awful. We started off with a non-runner at Doncaster in the last race there with Discreet Hero. That was a shame with that one because I was really looking forward to seeing that horse run. I thought it would have been one of the most likely contenders in the race, and unfortunately got pulled out in the morning. Then we started our day off at Doncaster with Art of Payroll. Was travelling not too badly behind the Skeleton runner Deb. That did help me out today because that horse won, and that was another winner for both the brothers on my bets that I've got going there, which I've mentioned a few times here on the channel with the Skeletons. But that was a nice performance by Deb. But Art of Payroll was jumping very well, and then when it was kind of like the business moment when it needed to go through the gears to start running home, it didn't really want to know, and it got some sloppy jumping and got really tired as well. And that was quite a bit of a strange one because Hammersley Lake, I should say, that finished second last time behind this horse, actually won at Perth the other day, franking the form. So I'm not sure if something went wrong for Noel Feely there on board Art of Payroll. It was a very strange how he just got really tired after looking very well travelling through the race. So that was quite disappointing there. Then at Carlisle in the 340 we backed Saint Equiano, blew the start completely and was racing too freely throughout the whole race, and was very disappointing there. Was never going to win pretty much from the moment it left the stalls. And then their other horse we selected ran at Kempton in the 7:45 Lethal Impact. That, like its name, didn't have a lethal impact, unfortunately. Pretty much stayed the trip in one pace. Looked not too badly, looked like it was travelling well, but didn't have a turn of foot when it hit the home straight compared to the other horses in the race, and that was a bad selection there. So altogether, today was a really bad day, and probably, like I said, one of the worst we've had in quite a while. But anyway, hopefully we can bounce back tomorrow. We've got some better racing on tomorrow. The second day of the Doncaster Ledger Festival, as it were, has got some good quality racing on tomorrow, and that's where the main focus for tomorrow's selections is going to be. We've got a couple of group races going on and some nice races going on there as well, and we've also got another selection away from Doncaster which we'll get into a bit later on in this vlog. So our first selection tomorrow sees us go to the 225, the Group 2 race, and we go for a horse that we've actually napped before, and it won at 10-1 for us, and that horse is Tajaanus, and that actually in fact was its last run, where it won a very nice Group 3 at Newmarket in good style. This horse is currently around 5-1 with bookmakers at the moment. It's trained by Richard Hannon, and Jim Crowley will take the ride tomorrow, who's been riding quite well of late, and so has Richard Hannon Stable's been having another good year as well. Richard Hannon as well has also got quite a good record at Doncaster. It's one of his tracks that he tends to do well at, and you need to take note if he's got runners there. But I thought this horse had very good claims tomorrow. It is meeting a horse, another one of Richard Hannon's actually, called Billiston Brook, who it did beat at Sandown in the listed race 2 starts ago, but Billiston Brook has gone on to achieve some good things, winning 2 good races at Goodwood. So it would be interesting to see the rematch there. There's also quite a few other good contenders in the race, but I thought Tajaanus tomorrow still had some scope about it to improve and has been very impressive. It is stepping up to a mile tomorrow, which you could argue might not quite get the trip, but the way it's been running and the way you've seen in the races, it definitely looks like the type of horse that could easily get the mile. Also as well, it's bred to get further on, and also as well, he doesn't mind a bit of cut in the ground. Yes, the ground is soft and kind of heavy probably in places at Doncaster. I'm not too sure on what the weather forecast is like, but I think there's meant to be showers around, so it's not really going to change drastically the conditions. But I thought at 5-1 he could be one of the main contenders in the race tomorrow, and I thought he had good solid claims in the race. So that's going to be our first selection there tomorrow, Tajaanus. in the 225 at Doncaster. We then go over to the next race at Doncaster on their card in the 3 o'clock, and the horse that we've gone for here is a horse called Alijeezra, which we did back when it was going to run at Glorious Goodwood but became a non-runner that day. It's trained by Lucky15 and Frankie Dettori, currently 15-2 bookmakers at the moment, and that tomorrow is going to be our long shot on the vlog. If you're familiar with my videos, you often know that I do a long shot and a nap, so this is our long shot for tomorrow. And this horse arrives here with quite a positive run under its belt at York last time, where it ran over 1 mile and 4 furlongs. It's been Upton trip tomorrow to 1 mile and 6 furlongs, which should definitely suit this horse, because last time out, if you actually watch how it raced, it absolutely stormed home, finishing in 3rd place, where it looked like it could definitely benefit from a step up in trip. It's also by Frankel as well, so that is a good sire to be related to. And also as well, it's only win in its very light career so far came at Doncaster on debut, so that will tend to bode well for it as well. It's already got a win here, and I think at a price tomorrow at 15-2 with conditions not too bad as well. He's had a run at soft ground, which shouldn't be too bad, and he ran okay there, and I thought he could definitely take another improvement tomorrow and be definitely in the mix again tomorrow in the 3 o'clock at Doncaster. So that's my second selection tomorrow, and my long shot, Alijeezra, for Luca Comani and Frankie Dettori. Our third selection sees a stay at Doncaster for the 3:35, and now this is quite a big, wide open race tomorrow, and the horse that we've gone for here is a horse called Tangled, currently around 9-2 bookmakers at the moment, one of the market favourites. I backed it last time at 10-1, where it won the sales race at York and the Ebor Festival in a good performance. I thought this horse again had strong claims, being one of the highest rated horses in the race. He's not going to be giving too much weight away to his rivals tomorrow. They're all 2-year-olds, these horses tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see if any of them can step up. But I thought Tangled's shown one of the most bits of success so far. He's going for a hat-trick tomorrow, trained by Richard Hannon, who we've already mentioned, who's got a good record at the track. One of his main jockeys, Sean Levy, will take the ride, who's got a good relationship with this horse. And I thought tomorrow Tangled was definitely, again, one of the most likely contenders in the race, and that's going to be our third selection there tomorrow. We then go over to Hexham for the only jumps fixture in Britain for tomorrow, and we go to our nap, funnily enough, in the 4:10. Now, again, this isn't going to be an original nap selection, but I really do like this horse. It's a horse called Sophie, Olivia, and last time out, after returning from a break, it was a comfortable winner at Hexham over course and distance, winning by 17 lengths in the end for a novice hurdle. And I actually had seen this horse run before prior to that. Well, I actually did back it last time, but not on the vlog. I backed it on a private bet, but I remember watching it. I think it was somewhere like Musselburgh earlier in the year, and it really took my eye, that horse. So I remember backing it EachWay at 14-1, and okay, it came in second, but that race has turned out not to be too bad, where it only just finished behind a horse of Donald McCain that's now rated in the 130s. Now this horse tomorrow is 7-4 with bookmakers. Henry Brooks, a good northern jockey, and Martin Todd Hunter is not a bad trainer as well. So I thought the course's experience tomorrow would definitely help Sophie Olivia. Hexham's one of those courses that's much more stamina based. Also I like the conditions as well. And a lot of these horses tomorrow haven't raced over hurdles yet. And I thought the experience could definitely be put to use by Sophie Olivia, and I definitely thought this horse could follow up for another win. So that's going to be my nap for tomorrow at 7-4, and our last selection there in the 4:10 at Hexham. But anyway, if you have had a good day's horse racing and had some winners today, let us know in the comments box below. Also as well, let us know your selections if you disagree with me in those races that I've selected for tomorrow, by leaving your comments again in the comments box below. Also as well, follow us on Twitter at Lucky15. If you haven't done so already, we're quite regular on Twitter, so check us out there if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe to the channel as well. If you don't know, I am going back to university next week to study a master's degree in sports broadcasting journalism, and my main dream job would be a horse racing journalist, and that's something I would really like to do. And if you can please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, that would really help my dream to become a horse racing journalist. So please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also as well, please gamble responsibly. Don't want you losing too much money from my selections, and hopefully we can have a good day tomorrow. So I hope you're all well, and hopefully we can have a fun day horse racing tomorrow.